make it home in time to see President Obama's farewell speech.
Yes, we did, which was so, especially toward the end, so very emotional, especially when he was thanking his wife, Mrs. Obama, Michelle Obama. Take a look.
Michelle LaVaughn Robinson, girl of the South Side. For the past 25 years, you have not only been my wife and mother of my children, you have been my best friend. And a new generation sets its sights higher because it has you as a role model. So you have made me proud, and you have made the country proud.
I also got so emotional when he was thanking his daughter, saying, of all the things that I've done in my life, I'm most proud to be your dad. You saw Malia there tearing up. But of course, trending yesterday, hashtag, where's Sasha?
I thought the same thing. The family came out at the end. It was just this beautiful shot, and you don't see Sasha.
Right.
So it's trending, and of course I started Googling, like, where is Sasha? Well, Sasha was back in D.C. because she had an exam the next morning. So apparently your father's last speech as president after 2 terms,
you know what?
You couldn't miss school.
This is why we're going to miss this family.
Yeah.
Depending on, politics aside, I'm so tired of everybody having different views, but we will miss this family because they put their family first.
Yeah.
And what you do when you have little kids is, they have to stay home for the test.
But that was a huge debate, though. I'm going to scoot back because I'm not the parent. There was a debate in our meeting on when you take your child out of school. There were some who said, listen, for a good trip to Disney is worth taking the child out. What say you, Mr. Roker?
Listen, never, obviously, being I will never be the president of the United States.
Now, Al, you
don't know that. You don't know that.
You never know.
You know how many times that was said over the last 2 years?
You never know.
There are very few things that I am certain of in life. That is one of them.
Let's get on today's cake and let's ask Al Roker to run.
In any event, I would think if your father is giving his farewell address, I think you might be able to get a make good on the test.
I think so.
You know what?
Okay.
That was their choice.
What else?
God bless her.
Watching Malia tear up. I was watching with Henry, and again, politics aside, Henry we have 2 little kids, 2 little girls, and I looked over, and my 6'4" husband was tearing up because every dad can feel the way that he did, and every daughter who's proud of their father can see themselves in Malia Obama.
What was it like for you? The last time your dad had to give us, because I've always wondered what is that like?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at his library opening, I remember sitting there with Barbara just weeping because we don't see a politician. She doesn't see a politician standing up there.
Sure.
She sees her dear dad, who has always put her first, and she knows that, and we knew that. And so there's just a pride that comes. I think any daughter feels this way. I know that Leela would feel that with you, of a dad that has shown their daughter unconditional love.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, look at you and Leela. Here she's getting ready for this huge venture in her life. And I always tell Al, I became, just a fan of Leela. She was a little girl. We were in London. Remember how young she was?
Yeah.
And I saw this kid. She had braces on, and we ran into each other in the lobby. And I became, like, low-key obsessed with her and watching her grow. And then I saw her just, 2 years later, and I'm like, Al,
I know.
Look at her.
It's fast.
And then in the Golden Globe dress, he posted a picture of her at the Golden Globes. I think I sent it out to everyone as if it were my child. I'm like, and here's my daughter, Leela. I mean, just to watch the Sasha and Malia grow into these beautiful women.
We watched that.
The same as we're watching with Leela. And to your point, it's family. It's family. It's not politics, it's family.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.